Hiya, welcome to my first attempt at a vlog video. I'm gonna see how it goes and hopefully this is interesting for you to watch. It might not be, skip on over, no worries. I've been wanting to do this kind of video for a while, mainly because one of the reasons why I actually wanted to get into YouTube is I want to be part of the community. I wanted to share my work with you creators. I suddenly realised, like, the other day that all of my friends in real life are extroverts. I'm not an extrovert at all, and none of them are creators. It would be nice to interact with people who make and enjoy making and have questions and comments and solutions to making problems. Also, I've spent a year in on and off lockdown and it's just zipped by, and I feel like if I make a monthly vlog I will actually be able to go back and go, oh well, I did a thing, I made this progression on this project, because sometimes it's really difficult to see progress. Okay, so the first order of service for this vlog is going to be a little bit of unboxing. I ordered a few things a few weeks ago, and when they actually arrived I was not very well. I was having migraines, so I thought I'd put them together and then unbox them on camera and have a little bit of a chat. So first is a box, and this excites me quite a lot because this is diet pill linen. If you probably know already, but diet pill linen is something that was first mentioned by Noelle of Costume Drama, where there is this linen that's like cheap and advertised in such a way that ironically makes you question the quality quite a lot, like a diet pill advert, but apparently it's great. I saw that and I thought, well, it's American, the tax and shipping and all that extra would be prohibitive. But then a few weeks ago, Kat's Costumery did a video of her latest fabric haul, and she was like, yeah, it's worth it. Even with tax and shipping and all of that added on, it's still an absolute bargain, because linen in the UK is so overpriced. I mean, you see it on the website, you're like, ooh, linen, £9 per half metre? What? Yeah, so it's like £15 to £20 per metre to get anything of good quality, and that sucks. And I'd like to create some historical underwear and outerwear and everything in between. So I got 10 yards. Oh, it smells. Oh, I've got lipstick on it. I can't describe it, but it smells like hay and flowers. Oh, it smells delicious. Yep, it's an unbleached colour, and it is, you know what, it's not as see-through as I thought it would be, but it's beautiful actually. It's so soft. I don't compute ounces, but I think this is 5.3 ounce a yard. I don't know what a yard is. I have 10 of them. I worked that out, that's just less than 10 metres, like 9.5 metres. It smells of something really nostalgic. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. This is lovely. It's thick. It's a really nice weight, but this is going to make some gorgeous stuff as yet to be defined. Oh yeah, I should probably say, diet pill linen, it's like $7.38, I don't know, like $7.32 per yard, and with tax and shipping that works out, I saw it go through my credit card for £7.50 per yard. The next order of business which I'd like to talk about is I've been watching Stephanie Canada. Yes, that is her real name, and no, she doesn't live there. Bing. Oh, to be an extrovert on YouTube. Wow, that'd be amazing. Anyway, Stephanie Canada is a vintage pattern seller, and she unearthed the truth that I suspected for a while, but it was nice to have it confirmed, because I was seeing vintage patterns and there's old patterns and there's reissued new patterns, and I suspected that they were different. But it's nice to know that, yeah, they are different, because you see like a vintage pattern recreation like this, and you're like, that is not the same dress. Those beautiful, gorgeous 50s curves are not in that dress. And seriously, that's the best photo you could get. That's the best fit on the model. I mean, Jesus, pin it. Pin it to the girl. Make it look like what we want. We want a 50s silhouette. She looks like she's wearing a dress designed for a 10-year-old girl. So, Stephanie Canada is 100% to blame for my eBay trawlings and subsequent purchases. So, I have one, which is a... how do I get into this? This one is a digitally remastered recreation reprint of an old pattern. I haven't investigated thoroughly, but this is the person who sells on Etsy, sells on eBay, and here we have Daisy's Pattern Parlour. And we have this delicious combination of 1940s jacket and 1940s trousers. Oh, I said it like that. Trousers. This is done by a maker, so there are obviously limitations. There are no seam allowances on patterns, which is fine for me. I don't like seam allowances on patterns. And there are no instructions, which is fine because I just ignore instructions anyway. Here are the pattern pieces. My next and last item of post. Oh yeah, I can't buy anything more from March because I had to go to the dentist and I needed a new tyre, so that sucks. So this should keep me going for March, hopefully, if I don't go completely nuts. Anyway, last package. Actual vintage patterns. These are both from the 40s. It's a letter and a thing, and oh my. Dear Rose, thank you for buying 2 vintage patterns, and I hope you're pleased with them. Please accept an extra freebie with my compliments. Oh, who knows what it might be. Oh, it's like a present. I love presents. Oh yeah! So in this little package we have 2 absolutely gorgeous buckles. One looks vintage just because it's a little worn and battered, and the other looks completely new, but they're both gorgeous. One is a green and the other is a sort of pearlescent purple. They are both very, very cute. Now we have the patterns. So they included a printout of the original envelope because I think it's a little sad, but this is one that I ordered. It's a 1946 McCall singular suit, and you can have it with slim sleeves or puffy sleeves and get a skirt. And I think this is, nope, it's not that one. It's this one. This is a sad envelope. Oh, what did you think? Oh. I'm gonna have to buy like archival things for these because I want them to stay as much intact as possible. It's an unhappy envelope. I'm going to handle these as little as possible. I have the original instructions and I have the unprinted pattern pieces. So at some point I'm going to transfer them onto fresh pattern paper that I can use as the workhorse pattern paper, and these can go safely back into an envelope. And my other 1940s pattern, this is 1949, so it looks more 50s, but it's actually just on the cusp. We have Simplicity pattern 2831, which is this delicious batwing blouse, and you have it in full short sleeve or with this delicious bow, which is adorbs. It makes me happy. I'm just gonna sniff this for a while. Oh, it's so heavy. It smells like treacle. It smells like treacle. It smells like exactly like treacle. Oh my god. Why does it smell like treacle? I knew it was a nostalgic smell. That's so weird. Like black treacle, black molasses. Oh. Okay, now I need to actually do something. From Monday the 6th of March, the UK government decided to reopen schools, and although I'm not a teacher, I do work in an education environment, so I was dragged into the office and I had to test for COVID twice a week with a rapid flow test. This is a pain in the arse because I'm a spreadsheet wrangler. I do not interact with people, but I still have to get tested. These tests are really simple to do. The only really complicated part of it is I have to report it to everyone. I have to report it to my employer, to the government, to healthcare providers. It's just a bit of a pain in the bum. But it's a great first step to getting back open again. And it did mean that I could finally rock my Bernadettes into the office, which was a great pleasure. I hate this yarn. All this knitting. This is ball number 7, and so far I've had knots, I've had slubs, I've had... Look at that. Loose bits. It's pleasant to knit with, but it is not a premium yarn, and I paid for a premium yarn, and this causes all kinds of bother in the actual knitting. Let's see if I can find an example for which there are many. There we go, there's the worst one. Big slub. And it's made the stitch really large. I mean, I can cut off the excess carefully. But it's still just not good enough. I just threw my linen dress on my dress form to let it hang a little bit because I don't want to keep washing it too often. However, I'm getting some really awesome, like, turn of the century lady scientist vibes from this. Look, don't know if you agree. This is just a 1940s style shirtwaist dress. So that'll be really easy to like convert into like the scientist overall type shirt thing. Add a load of pockets, and that will be really super cute. It's the end of March now. I got confused about what month it was then. Yeah, it's going that well. It's the end of March and I'm just working on some bits and pieces. I decided that for this month, the best thing for me to do would be to work on my UFO pile because it's stacking up. So I have been good in working on this dress, which has been sat in my UFO pile for a while. I got bored of it and I made some mistakes on it that really discouraged me. So I needed a lot of oomph to go back to it and look at what I did wrong, redo it, reassess it, and do it right. So now I'm just at the hand finishing stage. Oh, into the hem, that's always a pain in the ass. But yeah, it's ticking along. Last few bits and pieces, and it's done. Got a few other UFOs that I'm trying to get rid of before April, because I want to start some new projects in April, but I don't want these lingering on and taking up space and generally making me feel bad. So if I carry on with them, get them out of the way, then my headspace will be a lot clearer, which is nice. That's the best way to start a new project. You have a nice clean desk. So I'm going to sign off this vlog here while hemming a little arm cuff, and I'll see you next time.